So I started the book of Jacob today in my personal scripture study in the Book of Mormon, and there's some interesting things in Jacob. He's the prophet of the Book of Mormon where I can tell the most through his writing about his personality. So, for example, Jacob frequently talks about anxiety, a concept of anxiety that he has, and and when he's talking about anxiety, he means concern for the welfare of other people. He's using like a different definition. Today we would say anxiety in a very medicalized, it's a psychiatric condition. But for Jacob, it means concern for the welfare of someone's eternal soul. And so for Jacob, it's a positive thing. And he talks about his anxiety quite frequently in his writings, both in when he's quoted in Second Nephi by Nephi, and also in the book of Jacob. He talks about his anxiety, and he also uses a metaphor frequently about having blood on his garments. And there's even a very interesting scene where during some sermon he takes off his garments and he shakes them in front of the people, and he says, "I don't have your blood on my garments," but he uses that metaphor of blood on garments frequently. Anyways, I really like the prophet Jacob, and it's really interesting, and his personality comes through really clearly for me in his writings.